Hi there, Andrew.
I'm fantastic because I'm talking to you. I'm a very big fan. I want to start by asking, there's so much there's so much warmth and emotion in your films, and I'm curious if you think there's a secret to making sure that stop motion brings that to the screen because I can't even imagine how you do it.
I don't really have a direct answer. It's just important to me that people believe in our characters. It's stop motion. They're a little cruder and less perfect than the best CG. So I think it's our challenge to help people believe in them. So we go for an emotional heart, emotional truth, a warmth, so that people can go along with our stories and this alternate reality.
Well, I loved your story about working with Key and Peele for this. I had heard your presentation a few weeks ago now, and I'm curious. What do you think they brought to this film for you as a filmmaker and getting to work with them?
Um, they brought more than just developing these characters and fantastic performances. Their show, the Key and Peele show that was premiered in 2012, was sketch comedy. That inspired me to try to even do another film. After 3 seasons, I was so continually dazzled by their work. I reached out and asked maybe you'd work with me. I met with Jordan face to face, shared the story, which was inspired by my grown sons when they were little and acting like demons. I had this 7-page thing. He wanted to be a collaborator. Jordan, he knew all about stop motion. So it's Jordan in particular helped shape the characters and stories so much. And then, what those two did in their performances, I just stepped back out of the way, gave them time to develop the characters, rewrote scenes to those characters. They just in those two cases, their show inspired me to make a movie. Jordan became the key collaborator creatively, and then they brought the characters to life in ways I couldn't have written and told them, do this. You got to step back and let them bring their magic, and they certainly did.
Well, I'm curious. You've made such iconic films that for me, I mean, I have to watch Coraline and Nightmare Before Christmas before Halloween. What inspires you to make creepy movies? Is there something that you would say has been your lightning rod for that?
It's just what I'm meant to do. I've always liked scary stuff, but not slasher scary. I've just, scary stuff that's spooky, stuff that really young kids should not watch. Coraline in particular, that's too intense for them. Fairly young kids could watch this film, and really young kids could always have watched Nightmare Before Christmas. It's just my jam. It's kind of scares with some warmth, original looking characters and worlds. For me, it's a place I return to again and again and find fresh ideas, fresh looks and stories to tell.
Well, last thing I'll ask very quickly is, would you return to this world? Because it feels like there's a lot of story and mythology and everything else here. Would you come back if you can?
Yeah, there's a couple of things I would consider doing, and hopefully people love this new film enough people could so that it's seen as a success, and we could get the next one up on its feet maybe a little more quickly than from the time it took between Coraline and this. But I'd be happy to come back for the right project.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for the time. It's really a pleasure.
Same here. Nice talk with you.